All right, we're live. So welcome to our YouTube channel. We're the FPL duo. We're going to be doing FPL tips and just talking about our teams as we enjoy this game. And yeah, let's see how this season pans out. So I've got my mate with me, FPL Curse, and we're just going to go through our team from game week 14, game week 15, and then we're also going to preview game week 16, just our thoughts, transfers, what we plan to do. So if I bring up my team, here you go. So yeah, so this is my team from this current week. It's not been a great week for me. I dropped down to about 15,000 overall rank. I was sitting at about 3k, and yeah, it's been a pretty grim week. Harry Kane has been a terrible buy for me. Maybe in hindsight, but yeah, let's see. I might have to take him out this week. What do you reckon about my team this week?
Yeah, it's been a very tough week for most people. Like for Alonso, Cancelo, James, even nothing from James. Livramento, I think it's about time he goes as well. I think he's outdone his work in defence. But I think it's been a tough week, tough 2 game
it's not
weeks.
been a great one.
Yeah, for the big teams, it's been terrible, especially for the double Chelsea defense.
Yeah, double Chelsea has killed me, man. Honestly, double Chelsea. You see what they've done for one Alonso with a 1 pointer and then James with 0 points. My rank hasn't helped. I've seen a lot of people, on the Tottenham defense, and they've climbed above me now. But yeah, we'll see. So I wasn't too impressed with the defense, other than Arnold got me 9 points. Obviously, Salah carries on, Mr. Consistent, 12-pointer captain. Gallagher, I had a little punt on Gallagher 2 weeks ago. Hasn't returned yet, but I think I'm going to keep him. His fixtures are not too bad still. Harry Kane, I think I've run out of patience with Harry Kane. I think I'm going to remove him this week finally. Antonio, I think I'm going to keep him. So all in all, I think it was 41 points I've got. Not too pleased by that, but I think I'm confident for the coming week. Let's bring up your team quickly. Hold on. Yeah. Do you want to go and chat about your team? What you reckon? What you're happy with? What didn't you like?
Yeah, it actually was really good game week for me. It's probably my second highest score in the entire season so far. I was quite fortunate that Wilson now has scored in this game week and last game week, so he scored back to back. So that was a good transfer in for a short period.
Yeah.
And the only thing that did flop was the defense, as for everyone else did as well. But Trent saved the day with the 9 points.
Yeah.
And the midfield did me justice a lot. Like Rafinha, Salah. Jota could have done better. He should have scored. Like, I don't know how many chances he had, but he had an open goal for one of them.
Yeah, I was watching that. That match was a Liverpool fan, so it's nightmare watching that game. You've seen us miss that many chances. But yeah, I knew you had Son, and we were debating for a couple of weeks who do we go with, Son or Kane, and you were on Son. I went with Kane. Obviously now it's not a good decision I've made going with Kane over Son. But
I could have gone either way, I think.
Yeah, well, Kane, I thought Kane would do well, obviously, because he's got a good track record. But that's why I think you have to go on form as well. Like when you don't see a player playing well, then maybe it's not the right time to bring him in. Rafinha did well for you.
Yeah,
not bad, 5-pointer. So how many points did you get in total?
I got 58 points this week.
58. Okay, that's not bad. Pretty good. But yeah, so what are you planning on doing transfer wise? How many free transfers do you have?
Well, currently I've made one transfer, and that was from, what was that transfer for? Oh yeah, that was for Rafinha.
Okay, Rafinha.
I took out Rafinha for Bowen because now the fixtures are swung. From now, West Ham have great fixtures, and from last match as well, Bowen against Man City, he was the dominant man. He looked good against Man City. So
you mean Chelsea, innit?
Chelsea.
Yeah, they played Chelsea.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, it was Chelsea.
Yeah, that was a good match. I remember watching that game.
Yeah, Bowen just ruined their defense.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Bowen's a good pick. Well, we'll get onto transfers a bit later on. We'll just see your team. So yeah, you had a good week, I'd say. Wilson, especially as a kind of a differential. I don't see many people got him.
Yeah, I think it was 8% at the time.
Yeah. What's your rank at though currently?
My rank at the moment.
Yeah, you had a big green arrow, didn't you?
Yeah, it was about 200,000 green arrow up from
No,
my
okay, that's
current
pretty
rank,
good.
but
Pretty good. Yeah, man. I've had 2 red arrows in a week, I think. Um, but I'm hoping I'm more confident this week. I'm liking my team. Obviously, I'm gonna take Kane out. We just got to decide what to do, but we'll do some tinkering with our team in a bit, and I'll show you guys what I might plan to do.
yeah.
Um,
My rank was 3.1 million, and
mhm.
after this game week, it is now 2.8 million. So it
Okay.
was roughly about 200, 300,000 jump in that
Oh, that's
in that
good
rank.
then.
Yeah, that's a
Um,
good
well, I
boost.
I hit 1,000 points plus total. I think I'm on 1,007 points or something like that. So not too. If you gave me top 15k overall rank with 15 games played at the start of the FPL season, I would have took it anyway. So I'm not doing too bad. But let's now go on to your pick team section. So how are you lining up next week? Um, just
So next week, let's
yeah, if you
see.
just share me your screen, bring your team up, and then we'll see what you're doing. Okay.
So this week, this is currently at the moment what it looks like.
Okay.
So
So.
there's Bowen right there,
Mhm.
the
So
Rafinha's
you've done
gone.
a straight swap for Rafinha.
Yeah, because of the price rise, he expected to go up in price tonight. So I've made that first transfer now.
Okay, yeah, I see.
And because of Tony being injured, he's on the bench down here.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
not injured, he's got COVID. So he's out for 2 game weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm forced to get in.
Another.
Was I
You want to
supposed
do
to get
another transfer?
Yeah, I was planning to do 2 transfers this week. I was planning to get in Joshua King for
Mm-hmm.
Tony, but it
Yeah.
was originally meant for Wilson because of his fixture. His next is Leicester, so I'm not too sure
Okay.
if he'll do anything in that. But I am forced now to transfer out Tony
Okay.
instead. Otherwise, I have a player that won't get any points.
What do you think of Johnson? Do you reckon he'll play? Because Sofao is now back in the team. I don't know if Johnson played last week. Was he
He
injured?
played. He played last week, but he played like 15, 20 minutes before coming off injured. I think it was
Oh,
just after the other team scored.
I
He
see. I see.
he went off with a hamstring injury,
So
so I'm
if
not
you,
sure.
so you have one free transfer, you're saying left.
Yeah, I have one free transfer left this game week. I've already done my second one. I've already done the second one, but I've still got another one left to do.
Okay, so you might do King to, what is it? Tony to King. Sorry.
Yeah, Tony to
And
King.
would you play King if you got him in? Because obviously you might want to bench Johnson. I'm guessing against Burnley.
Yeah, that is the plan. Having the 3-man defense instead, and then
What
having the 4 midfield and
what
the
you
3 up
got
front.
in your bank right now? Do you know?
In the bank,
Yeah, if you
I
just
have. Let's see,
if you go no, if you go down, I think it's down. Oh, maybe not.
oh yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
So the bank I have 1.1 mil.
Okay. So yeah, you got the budget to do it. Yeah, if you just get back on your team. Yeah, I'm liking your team for this game week. I think Bowen looks good against Burnley. I think if anyone's considering transfer moves, Bowen is a good pick. I also like getting in a Man City midfielder. I feel like um, Foden or Bernardo Silva is on my radar. I've seen Bernardo Silva has had about 400,000 transfers in, so I don't know if I'll be jumping on, but maybe I will with the FOMO that kicks in. So let me show you my team quickly. So if I go on big team, hold on, let me do my. Obviously, Tony isn't going to play, is he? I'm not sure. I
No,
don't think he will play.
because he's got COVID. He'll be out for
Yeah. So
two
if
game
I
weeks.
do, obviously, I'm going to carry on having Salah as captain. I don't think anyone's back against Salah. So this is what my team is looking like. I've not done any transfers yet. This is so. If you see my team, this will not be my team. Wait, sorry. Let me show you.
Yeah, my team's still there.
Hold on. Sorry, you couldn't see my
There we
screen
go.
all this time. So this is my team, and I've got playing the back four. I don't know about that Chelsea double. I'm hoping they keep a clean sheet against Leeds. Hope Alonso's fine. And then you got the four in the midfield, and then Kane will probably go. Now here's the question, Jordan. Do I play Ronaldo, or do I play do I get Ronaldo in? Because that's the one I'm thinking. Do I do that move now and then just rather than spread my money, which I've seen what you've done. You've gone for the cheap forwards.
Yeah.
And I've gone for more of a premium striker up front, which costs a lot more of the budget. What's your strategy in terms of strikers, and will you consider a Ronaldo or a Lukaku along with Salah, which takes up a lot of money on your team?
Well, at the moment, with the way they are playing, any premium forward at the moment is not really doing justice. Like, they're not getting any points any game week. They're blanking. Lukaku blanked last game week. You got Ronaldo blanked last game week, and obviously Kane, who was blanked most of the season.
Yeah.
So for the money's worth, it's not really worth getting a high premium forward at the moment. I think it's cheap forwards all the way because they seem to be producing the points at the moment. For example, Wilson getting back-to-back points on their home matches. But Kane, I don't know what to say about Kane. I don't think he's doing it on purpose. I definitely am guaranteed
He's down in tools now.
he's definitely guaranteed he's not playing properly because he doesn't want to be with Spurs anymore.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a rule out for him. And Ronaldo, I'm not too sure if Man United, if it's the right time to bring him in because obviously the new manager now, Ralph.
Yeah.
We have to keep seeing next game weeks on and see how the team develops because obviously he's got a lot of work to do with the team. But
yeah, definitely.
Last game week.
But if I show you this, bear with me for a sec. Can you see my screen? You can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
If we look at the fixtures, though, Man United with Norwich. If I just bring up this week's fixtures, Man United are playing Norwich, and that is a game Ronaldo could get a couple goals. And then if you look at Man United's fixtures just coming up, there's a lot of winnable fixtures for Man United. I know they haven't been great this season, but
yeah, it is true. But then again,
that's what I'm tempted into bringing a Man United player. But Ronaldo, I don't think I'd bring in any player for Man United other than Ronaldo. I think Bruno is too expensive to take that midfield slot.
Yeah,
but Ronaldo maybe because of obviously because I can have a quick swap. So Kane to Ronaldo, and then if I need to go to Lukaku, I have the money there. I don't need to do extra transfers. That's why I just like having a big forward in there as well. But I think cheap forwards could be the way to go, and then buying better midfielders and playing 5 midfielders.
Yeah, for
I think like what you're doing, kind of.
Yeah, because I did have premium forwards to start off with. I had Lukaku.
Yeah,
he did give me some points, but after a period of time, it was nothing significant after that. He was just getting 2 points every now and then. He got injured, obviously.
Yeah, all right. Let me bring my team up again. So I've got in transfers. So I have 0.7 million in the bank, as you can see. Can you see my entire team?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do, for example, let's take Kane out just for, and I'll show you just a bit of tinkering I've done. If I get in Ronaldo, I've got 0.6 million in the bank and Ronaldo. And also, I'll have another free transfer left. So I could do, what would you do if you were me, right? What would you reckon to do team-wise? Because I've got another transfer and I've got 0.7 in the bank. I can't really go to I can't really go to a Man City midfielder, can I? Like a Foden or a Bernardo,
No, not with
unless I get rid of Jota, which I'm not willing to do.
no, that's the only one you can do is Jota to a Man City
Or what I
midfielder.
can do is take out Tony and bring in a King, and I still have 1.4 in the bank. And then next week, depending on how everything goes, could I do a Gallagher to who can I get in? How much is Foden at the moment?
I think Foden's
Oh,
8.3.
8.1. So I can't even get
Yeah.
Foden in like that. So,
No, that's the only way to do that is to get rid of Jota for.
or what I
Foden.
could do even is I like. Do I have the double Chelsea defense? Because obviously, I think I'm going to keep the double Chelsea defense for now because if it does well, then
Yeah,
maybe it works out for me. But this is what I'm looking at. If I get Ronaldo and King, I could do that this week, and I'll still have was it 1.4 million in the bank. So I could also do a lot more. But what do you reckon if I did something like that?
yeah, that looks pretty good up front. Like Antonio, he's got easy fixtures. King, as all Watford have got easy fixtures,
Yeah.
and he's doing well at the moment. Joshua King, as well as
Mhm.
Dennis.
Yeah.
But obviously, because Dennis might be going to the African Cup of Nations, it's not
Yeah.
really certain. If you're going to keep him for a long time, I don't think you get Dennis. You're better off with Joshua King.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want him temporarily, then obviously you get Emmanuel Dennis. But a lot of people have him more than Joshua King, so I'll definitely go
I
for
like
him
Dennis.
instead.
I like Dennis
Yeah,
as an option, but I think why I'm swayed, obviously the AFCON could play a part, but also penalties.
yeah,
I think
that's
Joshua
another
King's
thing.
on the penalties, and that's quite. I think I'd
Yeah,
prefer something like that if Watford get a pen.
yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I think I need a rejig on my midfield. I feel like Man City. I need a Man City midfielder in there sooner or later. I think, and that's why I think I might try fit one in. But other than that, obviously I'm not set. I could do. What do you reckon about this? So, let's say I don't get Ronaldo in, and I just do. Who do I do? Let's do King. Hold on, let me leave Tony back, and then I do. Let's do King, and then I could do. I have 7.2 in the bank, which lets me do Gallagher. Do I? Hold on. Hold on. I'm on forward, aren't I? Select replacement, and I jump on that train of Bernardo. I can get Bernardo, and I'll have 5.7 in the bank, which is
Yeah,
mad.
that looks better now because you can
And,
get a better
and
midfielder for
then
Brownhill.
then what I could do next week, Tony out, I can literally get in a premium. I don't know anyone really. 12.2, maybe. Let's see what strikers. Not many great strikers out. Select.
You could go double Watford.
Oh, I wouldn't go. Me, I could probably get any forward I want. I could get Ronaldo. Oh, nah, just 0.1 off Ronaldo. So I could have had Ronaldo. I was 0.1 off. I could have. That would have been nice. Ronaldo, King, Antonio, and then you have Bernardo.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Like,
Yeah,
look,
that's good
if
setup.
I could have done that, I'm point. That's unlucky.
Yeah,
0.1
that is
million. That's a
unlucky.
bit annoying. That looks a good team if you see. I think that
Yeah, I'd
looks.
say that's a proper solid team to go into in the next 2 game weeks.
What I'll have to do is take some money out of my team, but I'm not sold on what I'm gonna do yet. I'm gonna think about what I could do because yeah, I'm not sure. So I either get in Ronaldo this week for maybe straight swap for Kane, or do I bolster the midfield? But yeah. So you're pretty set on your team, aren't you? You know what you got. You've got Bowen in.
Yeah, that was definitely a must because Bowen now is going to be owned
Yeah.
by a lot of people now going into
So
the next game week.
for this
So you want
game
to,
week coming up, if we look back at the fixtures, who do you target in? Who do you think can get points this week? Like, if you were to say, let's say, who would be 3 top players you'd be looking to bring in this week? If if you could give us an idea, who would you be bringing in if you could? If you could give
If
me
I
one
could,
defender, one midfielder.
if I could,
Yeah.
for midfielder wise, definitely Jared Bowen
Hmm.
as midfielder, and because of the fixture, Norwich and Man United, it would be definitely Ronaldo as the forward.
Hmm.
And for a defender,
There's not
I'd
many, is
say
there?
Johnson for West Ham, because
Oh,
if he's playing, he's cheap,
yeah,
but he's going to start over Kufal, because since Kufal's been injured, he
yeah.
hasn't come back into the team, and Johnson's been looking really good, so he could possibly be Kufal's replacement in West Ham defence.
Okay.
And he's cheap as well. He's only 4 point. How much is he? 4 point.
I think he's about 4 million or something. He's not.
Yeah, he's 4
I
million.
can't remember. Let me.
He was 3.9 at one point, but he went up again
Yeah.
after he had a
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah.
That put his price back up.
So, yeah, those are our thoughts currently. So that's my team. Harry Kane will not be in my team, guys. Don't worry, he'll be gone. um, but yeah, so if I was to bring in a player, I like Bernardo or Foden. I'd look to bring in one of them. I also like Bowen. I think West Ham's fixtures are good. And forward, I think you can get Ronaldo. A lot of people are going to get Ronaldo. I think he's transferred in quite a lot now. People are straight swapping Kane to Ronaldo. Um, you can also do Son to another midfielder when the fixtures swing again, can't you?
Yeah, I'll probably look for a cheaper midfielder now, because Son he's expensive.
Yeah,
He does take up a bit of the budget.
yeah, yeah. You're lucky though, because you can go to any Man City midfielder. You can go straight to Bernardo or Foden or anyone.
Oh, that is true. I never really thought of that, actually.
Yeah, you could do that when the fixtures swing straight Son to down to a Man City midfielder, and then you still got budget left, and then maybe upgrade. I'd look to get a playing goalie for your team. If you're going to bring
Yeah,
your team up.
that's a big issue at the moment, since Foster got injured with his groin injury. I have no goalkeeper.
Yeah,
So I'm losing points
you don't
on
want to
that.
waste it on a goalie, I guess, a free transfer. But maybe when you've not got any transfers to do in a week, just do a goalie one. It depends how long he's
Yeah.
out for, though.
I think he's out for January the 15th, so he's
Yeah,
back then.
you're going to need to get in a goalie.
Yeah,
In my opinion.
I think there's 6 game weeks in between that.
What's your bench like? I can't remember. If you go scroll down a bit.
Yeah, my bench is not looking great either. Let me just show you what it looks like. So that's the bench at the moment.
Yeah, Tony. Okay, Duffy.
Yeah,
Skip.
Duffy suspended. Skip, he does play, not
Okay.
every match, but
All right, I can't remember. Let's see my bench. So I've got Tony, Livramento, Brownhill. Livramento, obviously, and Brownhill, they do start pretty much every game. So I'm probably going to keep them in, but I am going to try find a way to move my funds around. Will that double Chelsea defense carry on just conceding goals, which they have been the last couple games? Or will they, bounce back? Because that was the template team. Everyone had 2 Chelsea defenders. I think people are coming away from it a bit more. But
it
yeah,
was the classic James and Chilwell. But since Chilwell got injured, it's done a big change to Chelsea. I don't know if it's because of Chilwell or it's just because they had hard fixtures in the week.
Yeah. So those are just a few players I would like to bring in. Probably you're looking at Bernardo, Foden, Bowen is another one, Ronaldo potentially, and even if you want to go a bit differential, maybe a Rashford or a Sancho, because Man United got great fixtures coming up, and with Man United fixtures coming up, and obviously Ragnick's in charge now, they could get a couple of goals. They did end up getting 3 against Arsenal, wasn't it? So there's no reason they can't score a couple against Norwich. Rashford could be a good differential in the coming weeks, and I think Sancho as well. Obviously, they're a bit more expensive, but if you have a Son in midfield or if you've got money on the side, you could potentially look to get in a Rashford or someone like that. But yeah, so that's about it for this stream. Really, just a quick video just to talk about our thoughts on the game week 16 and what we'll be doing transfer wise. Obviously, you had a good week. It's not been a great week for me in terms of the points. 41 points, very disappointing. But hopefully next week, I think I'm fairly confident I'll have a decent week. And yeah, do you want to say anything? Any closing thoughts? What you reckon?
Well, all I want to say is, guys, get Bowen in.
Yeah, okay,
And
yeah, you're a big Bowen fan, innit?
yeah, I'm rating Bowen all the way now because
Yeah.
the hard fixtures are gone now. Even for Antonio, I'm expecting big things from Antonio in these next coming weeks now that the fixtures go easy. But yes, get Bowen, and I also get Dennis or King.
Oh yeah.
And
Sorry, my bad. Dennis and King. We
yeah,
can't
Dennis
forget
or
those
King.
two.
Yeah.
I'd prefer King, I think, but they're both good options and they're cheap forwards and they're probably going to rise in price soon. So I could do that as well.
Yeah, the
I'll bring
time
one of
is
them in.
now. Before people jump on it, the time is now. Get that player in before the price rise.
Right. Yep. So yeah, so we just want to thank you guys for watching the stream. The videos we'll put out. We're gonna try do these quite regularly. Hopefully 2-3 videos a week if we can. Obviously, probably once before every game week and then one after. But yeah, we just want to say like, comment, please subscribe as well. We're a new channel, hopefully to grow, and we just love FPL. So yeah, let's see how the season goes. Can I get a top 10k finish? Let's see. And yeah, peace out, and we will see you guys soon. Thank you.
Yeah, see you later, guys. Take it easy and good luck.
Cheers. Everyone have a good week, hopefully.